If you're considering two of the higher end electric shavers, and specifically the Braun Series 9 and the Panasonic Arc 5, then you may be interested in this video and find it useful. I'm going to put the Braun Series 9 and the Panasonic Arc 5 head to head together, and I'm going to compare their most important features. And I'm going to do a demo shave. So I'm going to shave on one side of the face of the one shaver, the other side of the face of the other shaver. Then I'm going to give you guys some feedback on my views and my experience, and hopefully answer some questions for you guys and enable you to decide which one you think would be best for you. I am going to try and keep this video simple and keep it to the main functions and features of these shavers, and not go into any specific smaller details. And what I would suggest is that you take a look in the description. I'm going to drop links there for the reviews that I've done for these individually, video reviews. Plus I've done reviews on my website, shavingadvisor.com, but all links for that will be in the description. But I'd like to keep this simple and stick to the main functions and features, so we don't complicate this video and keep it running for too long. A little bit about model numbers to make sure we're on the same page and talking about the same shavers. So this shaver I have here, the Braun, is the Braun Series 9 Pro Plus. Now, this video, you can think of a Braun Series 9 as any of the previous ones, which are the model numbers begin with 9.3. Then you've got 9.4, which is the Braun Series 9 Pro. Then this is the Braun Series 9.5, extra numbers on there. That's the Braun Series 9 Pro Plus. But all of these have the same kind of performance, so it's Braun Series 9. Then on the Arc 5, this is actually a Series 900. So, but that's just another name that Panasonic has used for the Arc 5. So any of the Arc 5 models going back over the last few years, and even at a model number after this one, you're going to get the same performance from them. So we can keep this simple, and it's the Braun Series 9 and the Arc 5. And the model number for the Panasonic is LV9U, which is the same model as the LV6U, but the LV6U does not come with a cleaning station. And I won't cover any details about accessories that these come with as well. That you can take a look at that in the separate reviews for these. I'm just going to cover these shavers as said. So comparing costs, the reason why I put these two together, or one of the reasons anyway, is because they have a similar cost, a similar price point. You're going to pick a Braun Series 9 Pro up or Series 9 for anything between $160 and $300. In the UK, £160 and £300. Approximately that, depends which model that you get and what accessories it comes with, but that's a good estimate price, between 160, very lower price, and then 300 when it's more of the latest model and comes with more accessories. And that's a similar price range for the Arc 5 or Panasonic Series 900. It's around about the same price range, around about $160 or between $160 and $300, and the same in the UK pounds, $160 and $300. I guess with the Arc 5 as well, you could kind of put the Series 8, the Braun Series 8 alongside that in the similarities with the price range. However, the other similarity is the cassettes on these, the file system, the blade system. But the Braun Series 8 only has 3 cutting elements, 2 files and a cutter, so they kind of don't match with comparing the heads on these. So the Series 9 Pro is a much better match. Let's get on to the features. One of the important features is, as I've just said, the cassette and the blade system. So the Arc 5 shaving elements, the Arc 5 has 4 slim files. In between each two sets of these files, we have like a roller, and this is like a skin guard, so it helps guard the skin in some sort of way, improve the shave in between 2 of the files. Now in the center we have a cutter which is picking up the long stray hairs. Any difficult to shave hairs, this hopefully will pick them up. Now the Braun Series 9, that only has 2 files on the outer edges. However, these are larger. If you take a closer look at the Arc 5, the 4 files that this has are a lot slimmer than what the Series 9 is. But this has 2 cutters in a sense as well, so these aim to pick up flat line hairs, longer hairs, difficult to pick up, difficult to shave hairs. This also has another element inside, which is kind of skin guard, which helps with guiding the files and the cutters while the shaver's on the skin, and to enable them to cut better and help it to make it more comfortable. The Series 9 cassette and blade system and head is quite a bit smaller than what the Arc 5 is. The Arc 5 is a little bit big. I've found it quite cumbersome in the past, but I've got used to that. but it's quite noticeable that the Braun Series 9 is a lot slimmer. Having a smaller head like this on the Braun Series 9 is going to help when we're kind of shaving underneath that nose areas and stuff like that, because it's just obviously it fits into there much better than what a larger head will. Now on build quality, I think they're both about the same on build quality. You know, they're kind of made up of plastics and bits of metals and rubber sections. So, but they both feel like solid shavers that are going to last a few years. I mean, they're only designed to last for 3 or 4 years or so, isn't they? So, but I think they're solid enough to last like that, and ones that I've had in the past have lasted. Now the ergonomics, they're both ergonomically friendly and fit well in the hand, but I think the R5 does just have the edge over it, where it had the back of it with this rubberized section, and how it curves in just fits in the hand just that bit better. And then on the front of the shaver, the R5 as well, it has like this area, a small pad on the front where you can put your thumb on there, and it kind of just gives it more stability when you're using it shaving. So I think the R5's got a little bit of the edge there on ergonomics and hand holding it. So on cutting power, Braun states that the Braun Series 9 has around about 40,000 cutting actions per minute, and then the R5 has around about 70,000 cutting actions per minute. I mean, that's measured on how many files and that it has, and it's a difficult thing for somebody like me to measure, isn't it? I mean, how can I visually see how many cutting actions are going on? However, what I can do is measure the cutting action while I'm shaving, and that's quite obvious that both of them, just comparing with any other electric head shavers, have some really good cutting power. Now, head movement and flexibility of the head is important for being able to shave along various contours of the face. Let's go with the Braun 9 first. The Braun Series 9 first. Now this has a locking head, so it can be locked into position, but the head will actually move as well. It doesn't lock firm into position. It kind of clicks into various positions, back and forth, and then this can be unlocked as well. So when you unlock it, it's kind of useful for shaving along contours, like going across the jaw area or the chin area, and then locking it up for shaving on the longer strokes to keep it more stability. Now the Panasonic also has a locking head, so on the back of it has, on the back of the shaver, there is a slider, and we can slide that up. And it will lock the head on it. So that's just, as I said, with the Braun Series 9. When we've got the head like that, it's very good for shaving along the longer strokes, and where we need some stability, kind of say to remove some difficult patches that have been hairs that have been difficult to remove. And then if we unlock the head, this has lots of multi directions. It can move left to right, up and down. I think it's called 20 directional or something like that, but that includes the blade system as well. The only thing with this head, I mean, it's great, and what's brilliant about it is that it will lock firm into place. You know, unlike the Series 9, the 9 will still clicks into place, but this will lock into place. Now, one of the things about this being quite loose, it seems a bit floppy at times, and it was something that was tricky for me to get used to. But then I noticed that there was no issue caused by it. It just seemed a bit odd at first. If I was to consider which one was best out of head movements and flexibility, I don't think there's much between them really. They're both very good at adjusting to shaving along various contours of the face. I think the one thing that I do like about the R5, and I think I noticed this more, so I did a head shave with this. I've done a few head shaves, but I did a head shaving video with the R5 and the Series 9. And because it locks, I found that because it locks solidly into place, that it didn't move at all. You know, where when I was using the Braun Series 9, this did move, but then, you know, they're not made for head shaving, are they? But that can probably happen. That can happen potentially on the face as well, but it's not a biggie at all. I think other features like the blade system and how it shaves will override that feature. Now on battery runtime, the Arc 5 depends which model, but the Arc 5 will give us 45 minutes to 50 minutes runtime from a full charge. It takes about an hour to fully charge. We can also do a quick 5-minute charge so we can get one shave at it if needed. The Series 9 is slightly better. You get about an hour's runtime out of this, and it takes about an hour's charge, plus we can do a quick 5-minute charge so we can get one shave at it. So the Braun Series 9 has got the edge on the runtime. Now the attached trimmers, although that's like an accessory type of thing, for some people an attached trimmer can be a deal breaker because they need to use it every time. Maybe they have longer hair than me, you know, I don't have much hair going on there, and I need to make sure they cut them in finely. I don't think there's much difference in which one of these is better. I mean, they both have a slide feature on the back. At the back of the shaver. I mean, the Braun Series 9, it just slides up. The Pro trimmer just slides up. It's very easy to flip out. But then the Arc 5 also has a slide feature, but this kind of pops out. But I'm not sure I found that one of them is better than the other. And they're both cutting the sideburns easy enough. And if there's any straggler hairs, any leftover hairs or difficult to pick up hairs, you know, they both work pretty well for picking up them dodgy couple of hairs that won't be shaved. Not a deal breaker, but I have seen some people mention about the noise of shavers. Well, let's press the button and see how they're going. I'm sure that if I remember right, the Panasonic Arc 5 is like a higher pitch, and the Series 9 is like a lower pitch, but there's not much difference in the sound. But anyway, here's the 9 Pro. That's a dude. If you listen to the Arc 5, it's more of a dude. No difference in the sound there, just a different pitch. No difference in loudness, should we say. Right, that's the main features covered, or the deal breaking features. So let's grab a mirror and get a shave on. So we're on about 4 days of growth there. That'll kind of make these shaves have to work hard a little bit. But having this type of growth is a good opportunity as well to test out how to remove patches of hair and what's left over, and how well it goes back over spots, areas, and removes the hair. Right, so I'm going to get the Panasonic Arc the left side and the Series 9 the right side. Let's fire up the Series 9. Let's try out this trimmer, yeah? I'll show you this the trimmer at the back. Okay, pretty good, yeah? Now loosen the head, unlock the head section, so that makes it flexible to be able to move along that area. So let's see how it moves along. See, the head then moved back into another position there where I didn't want it, so I wanted to stay solid. Right, so I've gone over that side now. Let's see how it feels. Right, everything's fine apart from I do have some leftover patch there and a little bit there. The usual spots. Let's see if I can get rid of them with a bit more shaving. Okay, that's better. Yeah. Okay, that's fine now, yeah. Job done that side. Okay, now for the Arc 5. The head's locked, so let's do the longer stroke. Okay. Whoops. Let's go with the trimmer first, yeah. Okay, that's good. Actually feels a bit rougher this does than what the Braun Series 9 does. It still does it, but yeah, the Braun Series 9 is more comfortable. Okay, the longer strokes. Not quite as comfortable feeling as the Braun Series 9. Wow, that shade is fast, isn't it? Let's unlock the head. loves it. There's a lock the head's back up now. I need to go over certain areas with a bit more pressure. Right. Okay, a little bit left over here. Let's go over that area again. Wow, yeah, that's smooth now. A bit quicker than the Braun 9, wasn't it? Clearing up that patch. Got a patch here. Right, okay, job done. Yeah, both sides. I don't think both sides are done. I don't think there's any difference in closeness. They're very similar. Both had leftover patches here and here. Maybe the Arc 5 seems to be a slightly bit quicker that time. I don't know, but very little between them. Little bits of patches here, both got rid of that. So I don't know. Yeah, I mean, at first the Braun, when I switched over to the Arc 5 felt a slightly bit less comfortable, but that was just slightly. So yeah, it's difficult to find much between these two. Okay, shave done. Yeah, that was as you can see, it's difficult to say which one is best. To be honest, to be fair, just whatever you've seen and what I've shared about the features and what you see in the shaving, what looks like will suit you best, that's the one to go for really, because I don't think there's much between them. I mean, if I was to choose to have one of them, I think the Braun Series 9. Yeah, I think the Braun Series 9, and I think the only reason, or the main reason, is going to be for this smaller head. You know, the head on this is a bit bulkier. Yeah, but that you know, I might start using one of these in the future and change my mind. The difference between them are that minute. They're both just very good high performing shavers that give the closest shave you can get for an electric shaver. I previously thought that the Arc 5 was better for people that have coarse growth and don't have sensitive skin, and people who have sensitive skin to go with the Braun Series 9. You know what, I'm not so sure about that advice now. I think that's changing. Yeah, it's a tough one. Anyway guys, what I suggest is take a look at the links in the description. That I'll have the separate reviews for these and on video, plus on the website shavingadvisor.com. You can also take a look at a link in the description to the website page. I have that as a roundup of the best electric head shaves that I've used, and I compare them, and you can take a look at that if you want to look at various options that you can choose from. If you'd like to stay up to date with the latest videos that are coming out, do hit subscribe button. You'll get a notification once the video is live. Thanks for watching guys, have a great day.